Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, galactic earth angelics of the kingdom of heaven on earth. Happy MahaShivaratri, the day that commemorates the wedding of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati, the divine embodiment of goddess Shakti, mother of the universe. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have a very special transmission for you today on this auspicious day of positive mindset and divine will. MahaShivaratri, Shiva Parvati Kalyanam, from Adi Shakti. MahaShivaratri is one of the most significant spiritual occasions in Sanatana Dharma. The day is commemorated to remember the wedding of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. This divine wedding lore still resonates among Indian masses as it still represents what true love stands for. Love today is perceived as mere companionship or a mutually beneficial alliance as per the needs of two individuals. Once the needs are no longer required, fulfilled, they leave and seek this unsatisfactory sense of love somewhere else. When we talk about Shiva and Devi, here love is known as union. In a union there is no place for prejudices, manipulation, greed, arrogance, and perpetual or casual toxicity. In a union the two forces are merged permanently as one. In Hieros, Gamos, there is no separation and defiance. Union of bodies, emotions, thoughts, and energies creates an experience of inexplicable ecstasy. Among these, the union with energies can remain long-lasting, whereas the others offer limited pleasure. Most mortals today are only aware of one sense of pleasure, which is through sexual pleasure. In Bharat, even sexuality was considered sacred, as you can easily find imageries outside ancient temples as a representation of that sense. Those cultures where sexuality was suppressed and considered a sin have today only turned hostile, especially for females, and created unstable individuals in society. The energies in reproductive organs are considered sacred in the Tantra Shastras, as it was known that this energy which merges in a physical union can give birth to life and creates pleasure. Similarly, the union, merger of one's own masculine and feminine forces, or the Ida and Pingala nadis, can enhance one's perception of reality as the Kundalini form of Devi. The life force of cosmos lying in the reproductive region rises upward, and one experiences endless ecstasies of divine union. During MahaShivaratri, the Kalyanam, or the wedding ceremony of Lord Shiva and Devi Parvati, are organized in many temples and sacred spaces. The Vedic marriage mantras recited during the rituals generate a spiritual experience of that union. Why is it so important to understand this union? Because creation and birth of all matter, space and time, in which you, as life, were born like the rest of this universe, was an outcome of this union. Even now all living beings are wakeful and experiencing this world only because these energies are still in union within your body, but you are not conscious of it. MahaShivaratri is an auspicious time where spiritual activities such as pujas and meditation done during this kala with devotion can make one or take one closer to experience the boundless cosmic union of Lord Shiva and Mother Parashakti, which is known as Ardhanari Ardhanarishvara. MahaShivaratri, merger of Shiva and Parvati in one form. In the Devi Mahabhagavatam, it is said Ma Parvati was conscious of the events of Daksha Yagna, the consequences which kept Lord Shiva in seclusion from the material world. She wanted to marry him, but when she saw him in intense states of samadhi, she understood he had no intention left to interact with the dualistic world of desires and consequences. Even when the god of desire, Kamadeva, tried to interfere here, he was burned to ashes by Shiva. Devi is a mother principle of existence. She even mothered time, space, and all which exists as matter or non-matter. The creation is an outcome of her desire, and she desired to merge Shiva, the father principle, which mostly remains static within her, to make him dynamic once again. She worshipped him, sang songs in her melodious voice, and danced to Lasya to woo his heart. After observing his unshakable intensity in the state of samadhi, she decided to become more intense than him. Samadhi means total dissolution of oneself in consciousness, and here Mahadeva was sitting in front of her in a form, but had dissolved all associations of his form within his consciousness, which made him inert. Ma Parvati then performed penance of her own. Her intensity was releasing intense shock waves in the cosmos. Unable to bear the heat of her intense samadhi, the heavenly deities prayed to her and Shiva for protection, otherwise all which exists as dual will merge with the non-dual aspect of Devi. Her intense energy shock waves were also hitting Shiva, and he woke up and realized the play, Leela, of Devi. Shiva then approached the meditating Devi and acknowledged her love. He merged within her and she merged within him, and were known as Adhanari. As formless Parabrahma, they are always in the union. Only to demonstrate the significance of this union to mortals, they've appeared in separate forms of Shankara and Parvati. In union, all dualities, uproars, and unawareness are silenced, and only the oneness of Shakti, endless play of universal energy with Shiva, the forever conscious one, remains. Har Har Mahadeva, happy MahaShivaratri, a day when positivity wins over negativity. Shri Matre Namaha, Om Namaha Shivaya. Shri Matre Namaha, Om Namaha Shivaya. Shri Matre Namaha, Om Namaha Shivaya. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and blissful MahaShivaratri. This is a beautiful day of Hieros Gamos divine union, twin flames coming together in union as one living soul of light. Shiva dance with Shakti, the eagle fly with the Condor, the phoenix merge with the dragon, yin into yang, yang into yin, water into fire, fire into water. This is unity consciousness, divine union, heaven on earth. 73 into the 37, heaven descends upon earth. Thank you for joining us today on this most beautiful, blessed, auspicious day, March 1st, MahaShivaratri. Thank you to everyone out there supporting us in our work and mission of this great awakening. If you'd like to support us with a pledge or donation, you could do so to our links at egolovecondor.com. Be sure to come back later for our full transmissions that we release every day of the week. Om Shiva Graksha Babaji Yog. Have a most beautiful, blessed, auspicious day. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.